After a month away from competition, the Western Michigan hockey team got back on the ice last weekend with a home-and-home series against Notre Dame. Last Friday night in South Bend, the Broncos got out of the gate fast, out shooting the Irish 13-2 in the first period with multiple breakaways and even a penalty shot, but failed to score. The two teams traded goals in the second period, the only scoring of the night in a 1-1 overtime tie. Sunday night, in front of a packed house at Lawson Ice Arena in Kalamazoo, Notre Dame broke a scoreless tie in the second period, scoring 4 times and went on to win 4-1. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, we'll look back at the weekend series with Notre Dame on Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is presented by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it. And by Shupan. They know metal and plastic inside and out, creating a better environment through recycling.
At Arbor,
we're a cooperative financial institution who
has been proudly growing across the mitten. Our purpose
is to help members
achieve their dreams
through innovative financial solutions.
I am Arbor.
I am Arbor. I am Arbor Financial Credit Union.
And I am here to serve you.
And I am here to serve you.
This new Little Caesars thin crust pizza is so loaded with pepperoni and cheese. I don't believe there is any thin crust. Pepperoni, 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 cheese, 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 crust. Found it!
There is a crispy crust under all that pepperoni.
Get a Little Caesars large extra most bestest thin crust pizza with extra cheese and the most pepperoni, all at the nation's best price of just $6.49.
Pizza.
When leading edge medical care is what you need, will you be able to find it?
Right there. We're on.
When you find the perfect doctor for you, will you be able to choose her? Can one company give you the expertise, the technology, the choices, the peace of mind that your coverage is going to work the way you want it? Count on it. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Subaru. We're inside the all-new 7-passenger Ascent from Subaru, which has the same DNA as the entire lineup of Subarus. You get the great fuel economy with the beauty of all-wheel drive to get you through that lake effect snow, the low center of gravity from the Boxer engine, along with the best crash avoidance system on the market today called EyeSight from Subaru. Come on out to Maple Hill Subaru and drive these amazing vehicles. Maple Hill Subaru, for a journey like no other.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Nolte Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Brett Kingston in the circle on the right. There's a shot. They score! Luke Bafia from the right face-off dot scores, and the Broncos have tied it at 1.
Luke Bafia scoring for the Broncos to tie the game at Notre Dame, 1-1 in the second period last Friday night. We're with David Killip from the Western Michigan hockey staff, filling in for Coach Andy Murray. And David, what a battle on Friday in South Bend.
It was a great game. Our guys really came out with a lot of energy. We dictated the pace, I thought, for the majority of the game. And even though they got the first one, we did a nice job to get back and tie it. And unfortunately, weren't able to get that winner.
Broncos hadn't played in a month, and they really shot out of the gate. Playing great hockey in the first period, 13 shots to 2 for Notre Dame. You had some breakaways, even had a penalty shot, just couldn't get one by Morris, their goaltender.
Yeah, we've really, we have been struggling to score, and that's something in the second half here we're going to try and get more creative and make sure that happens. But you have to feel good about the chances we were creating, and I think the goals are going to come.
Yeah, if the chances weren't coming, that would be a concern.
For sure, yeah. Well, I think guys are playing the right way, and, I thought the goal that we did score was a product of what the coaches have been asking our guys to do, and we just need to continue to reinforce that and continue to execute.
Great opportunity for the Broncos right there, just unable to score, and then your goaltender played pretty well too.
Yep, Brandon's been real solid for us. I think he'd like to have a better night Sunday than he ended up having, but certainly on Friday night he was there for us when we needed him, and we've got to do a better job putting the puck in the net.
One of the most exciting plays in hockey, the penalty shot, and Jason Poland just couldn't get it up over that right pad of Morse.
Yeah, made a nice move, and I think he had him on the first one. And guy made a good save on the second move.
Here you are on the power play trying to get something past Morse, and I'll tell you what, he was really good this weekend.
He was for sure. He's a senior for them, and backstopped them to a couple nice results for sure.
There you see the first period shots, Western Michigan blitzing them with 13 shots and holding Notre Dame to just 2, but still scoreless as we go to the second period, and they would get on the board first.
Yeah, a little bit of a breakdown, but they won a battle in front of our net, and we were able to fight back, and kudos to our guys for sticking with it.
Here you are applying the pressure in front of the Notre Dame net, and Morris stopping everything the Broncos throw at him. And finally they're able to score, but Brandon Bussey doing the same thing at the other end for the Broncos.
Yeah, it was a bit of a goaltender's duel. I think we need to support him a little bit more than we did, but certainly it's nice when you have a guy like that back there that can make the saves.
Little goalmouth scramble here. He gets the stop, and then they're able to punch one through Morrison in front on his knees, got it to go.
Yeah, they dug hard for that one, and I think we did the same. A real nice execution there by Rhett, finding Luke on the back door, and we've asked our guys to get more aggressive on that backside, and we executed there, which was great to see.
Yeah, less than a minute later, the Broncos tied it at 1, and as it turned out, that would be the only goals of the night.
Yeah, we've said it over and over. It really was a goaltender's duel, but as you can see from the highlights, lots of great offensive plays and chances being generated, and traffic at the goal mouth. But weren't able to slip one by them, and we'll look to do better on that end this weekend.
David Kellip with us from the Bronco hockey staff, former Western Michigan hockey player, and sometimes when you're struggling to score goals, it's just a matter of gripping that stick too tight. Just got to be loose and let it fly.
Yeah, I struggled to score goals pretty much my entire career, but we got a lot of players here that are capable of putting the puck in the net, and a lot of guys that I think are feeling pretty snake bitten. But we've got second half of the season here for those guys to find those numbers again.
Yeah, you've got goal scorers, proven goal scorers at the highest level of college hockey, and you got to believe that. Sooner or later, those are going to start coming, and you want to be at your best in the second half anyway. So
that's
hopefully
right.
They've saved up a lot of scores coming up here in the games ahead.
That's right. There's, we've got a few guys that have been cold at the same time and playing well, but cold at the net front, and hopefully they'll all get hot at the same time going down the stretch.
Broncos defense played very well too, and you had a full complement of guys with the exception of Matthias Samuelsson, who was just returning from the World Junior Tournament.
Yeah, they all stepped up, and really all year we've had 8 guys that have been able to play well. So when we've had guys out for injury or for Matthias missing, just about everybody's been able to step in and do a real nice job. So we feel good about that crew of guys we have back there.
That was a big save in the overtime by Brandon Bussey, and then here's the play at the net that was waved off. The puck was in the back of the net. The Broncos thought they'd won the game.
Yeah, it was exciting to see it cross the line, and for a moment there, you thought we had it done, but I think when you look back at the review, they made the right call. Appreciate Paul going hard to the net, but certainly when you go in with the goalie like that, sometimes it's tough to get the call to go your way.
So it stayed 1-1 through the final seconds of the overtime. The goal was disallowed, and this one ends in a 1-1 tie, but it was an exciting game. Sometimes those goaltender duels are more exciting than the high-flying, high-scoring games.
Yeah, you like a 1-1 game when there's lots of chances. A 1-1 game when it's all in the neutral zone is maybe a little boring for the fans, but I think that we provided some good entertainment for sure.
1-1 the final in overtime Friday night at Notre Dame. The two teams would regroup and meet again Sunday night in Kalamazoo. We'll look at the second half of the weekend series when we return in a moment on Bronco Review.
Are you considering home improvements? You should consider Blackberry.
Blackberry has completed several home improvement projects in our neighborhood, so when we were ready for 20 new replacement windows, we called Blackberry. They completed the project on time and their workmanship was outstanding. Our friends are amazed, and we love the transformation of our home both inside and out with our new windows from Blackberry Home Improvement Specialists.
Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Western's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
All athletes strive to perform at their peak. And meeting that goal means putting in extra hours on the trail, in the gym, or on the court. It also means refueling after a tough workout. Chocolate milk has carbohydrates and protein to rebuild muscles, plus electrolytes to replenish your body. And with no additives, chocolate milk is nature's sports drink. So after your next training session, reach for the natural choice to help you meet your performance goals. Chocolate milk, the unofficial recovery beverage of athletes everywhere.
The numbers don't lie. At Arbor Financial Credit Union, our numbers work for you. Numbers like 0, the amount you'll pay in checking fees and at Arbor or co-op ATMs. Then there's $200, the average savings on mortgage closing costs when our members use their credit union. You should probably know about 5, the percentage lower your credit card rate could be compared to a bank. Take advantage of all our numbers. Not a member? Start saving today. Arbor Financial. Bank here, grow here.
Dear Dr. Johnson, I'm writing this letter to thank you for believing in a shy, quiet high school graduate and showing me the importance of believing in myself. You inspired me to pursue an internship in Seattle, a huge step that I never would have considered when I first arrived. Through countless meetings over 4 years, my world has grown bigger and ambitions bolder. From teaching kids to changing the face of education. Unforgettable bonds, unbreakable spirit, Western Michigan University.
On one of the most exciting plays in all of sports, the penalty shot. Over the line to his right, to the circle, to the middle, waits, shoots, backhand, save with the right pad by Morris.
Jason Poland, freshman winger for the Broncos, with that penalty shot opportunity in Friday's game. The Broncos unable to pick up the victory. They did tie Friday 1-1. Now the rematch is Sunday at Lawson Ice Arena in Kalamazoo. We're with David Killip of the Bronco hockey staff. And David, a huge crowd on hand at Lawson Arena.
It really was. I mean, it was a great atmosphere, as it always is at Lawson, but to see all the students there on a Sunday evening, it was great to get back in front of our own crowd, and it was electric in there.
Lawson Lunatics out in force, and here we go, Western Michigan and Notre Dame at Lawson Ice Arena. Just great to see Western Michigan and Notre Dame playing each other again.
Yeah, it's been a while, right? So I think maybe 3 or 4 seasons. I don't think anyone on our current rosters had the opportunity to play them, so certainly was a great CCHA rivalry, and we had success at their tournament there for a couple of years, so a real treat to be able to get back in the saddle against them.
Had the rally towels going in the student section all night long, and there was a lot to cheer about again in the first period. Although you didn't score, Dave, you had 16 shots to 8 for Notre Dame in the first period.
Yeah, another good start. I think coming back from the break, we really wanted to focus on that. Our coaching staff has been asking our guys to, make sure we're ready, and we showed both nights this weekend that we were ready at puck drop and buzzing, so it was great.
Physical both nights, although not a lot of penalties. I think it was well officiated, and the Broncos stayed out of the penalty box.
I thought so too. I thought the refs did a nice job allowing the pace of the play to carry on, and both teams obviously played hard, but both teams did a nice job staying out of the box.
More net front pressure, good opportunity there, and Morris makes another save. Here he is again in a goal mile scramble, making a stop.
He made great saves all weekend. We needed to find a way to get one past him there early in the first, or certainly to change the course of that game, but he stood tall.
Saw Austin Rushoff right there on the doorstep. Now here you go again. Jason Poland in front of the net trying to deflect something in.
Yeah, we tried to create chaos all night in front of him. He saw when he sees the puck, he's going to make the save, and we knew that, and he still saw some of the ones that he didn't see.
All right, here we go. Still at Lawson Arena in this first period of action. This is Lawton Courtnall, one of your 9 seniors on this year's team.
Yeah, veteran team and guys that have been here and know the correct way to go about their business. Lawton's a great skater and brings a lot of energy to our team, and he's been very consistent for us this year.
Here's a takedown, and wouldn't you know it, another penalty shot opportunity for the Broncos.
Don't see that often. I don't see penalty shots all that often, but certainly not in back-to-back games.
So Ethan Frank with the rally towels waving, trying to get the Broncos on the board, and here he comes. Young man from Nebraska going to the net. He is a goal scorer, but not this time.
Made a good move again, the second night in a row. Morris made a nice save on good moves by our guys, and a lot of times those will go in, but not fortunate on that one.
So a scoreless first period, back to Lawson for the second period, and it stayed that way through the first half of period number 2, but then Notre Dame started clicking on offense.
Yeah, a couple breakdowns from us there that they got some in rapid succession, and it sort of felt like we were struggling to tread water and keep the game alive. That's something that we really need to take into Duluth this next weekend, is a complete 60-minute effort, because it really was only a few minutes on Sunday night that sunk us.
Brandon Bussey, as you see here in net, has had an outstanding season, but that one got by him for the first goal, and now the floodgates open up.
Yeah, we need to help him out. That first goal, I thought, anytime you give a player like Hellickson a good look in the middle of the slot, he's going to make you pay, and tough to fault Brandon on that one, and I think he would tell you he'd want the next couple back, but we needed to do a better job protecting him at our net front.
Alex Steve scored on a power play there to make it 2-0, and then they get another one shortly after that from Cam Morrison, his second of the weekend, and the Broncos still struggling to score, even though you're getting a lot of great chances. You outshot them in the second, David, 18-12.
Yeah, our guys were resilient, and they stuck with the game plan and continued to apply pressure, and we can keep harping on it. Got to find a way to score a goal.
So 4-0 going into the third, and you make a goaltender change. Your veteran netminder Ben Blacker comes on, and he does a really good job in the third period for you, and you do find a way to get one in the net.
Yep, Ben made some saves early and got into the game and gave our guys a chance to continue to fight back. And Ben's such a solid citizen for our team. He's such a solid player, and he's had a ton of success in college hockey already. So we know we can put him in and rely on him to make saves for sure.
Broncos are able to score on the power play right there from Jason Poland, Michigan native, who fires into the back of the net on the man advantage from not the greatest angle, but he found a way.
No, he found a way for sure and put a great shot in the net, and nice pass to set it up as well. Jason's been very solid for us as a freshman and seems to be adjusting really well.
Wade Allison and Hugh McGing got the assists. Those are two guys, Wade and Hugh, that are going to start scoring here for you.
Yeah, the effort's been there for them for sure. They're continuing to play hard, and I think the production's set to come.
Play continues here in the third period. The shots were even in the third, 7 apiece. But Notre Dame would go on to win this one 4-1. Notre Dame's a really good team out of the Big Ten. They're 15th in the country going into the weekend series, and they go on to take the victory on Sunday night at Lawson Arena. The final was 4-1. We'll talk some more Bronco hockey with David Killip when we return in a moment on Bronco Review.
You trust Dunshee Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but we offer so much more, like paintless dent repair, brakes, and wheel alignment. Perfect paint matching. Dunshee Body and Frame also works with all insurance companies to make sure your vehicle is restored to pre-accident condition. So for the personal service and high-quality workmanship, call Dunshee Body and Frame today at 375-2100. Dunshee, part of your community for the last 40 years.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Volkswagen. This is the Volkswagen Tiguan. It comes in both 5 and 7 passenger models, and now it's joined by its big brother, the Atlas, which comes in a 7 passenger and 8 passenger model, completing the SUV lineup. All Volkswagens are backed by a 6-year, 72,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Best in the business. These are German-engineered, value-priced, with the longest warranty in the industry. Maple Hill Volkswagen, for a journey like no other.
Want more? More pep for your wallet? Open your eyes to a credit union. At Arbor Financial, we're here to help you get more from your money. like earning up to 5% APY with a free Arbor Momentum checking account. Now that's more. Find out how much more you can earn by visiting an Arbor Financial branch or go to arborfcu.org.
This new Little Caesars thin crust pizza is so loaded with pepperoni and cheese. I don't believe there is any thin crust. Pepperoni, 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 cheese, 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 crust. Found it!
There is a crispy crust under all that pepperoni.
Get a Little Caesars large extra most bestest thin crust pizza with extra cheese and the most pepperoni, all at the nation's best price of just $6.49.
Pizza. More devices, more apps, more streaming. Today, we need more speed than ever to stay connected, so we're making the best in-home Wi-Fi experience even better. We're giving our customers faster speeds and including them in our most popular plans at no additional cost. We've increased our speeds 17 times in 17 years, so you can keep streaming, sharing, and connecting like never before. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Ethan's into the circle with a shot. Save, rebound, collision at the net. The puck has got to be in the goal, but there's bodies in there too, and they wave it off.
That was that Friday night goal that was disallowed in overtime that resulted in a 1-1 overtime tie with the Broncos and Notre Dame. You know, David, in the last 6 games, you've played Denver, #1 North Dakota, and 15th ranked Notre Dame. You're playing a tough schedule. Every night out in the NCHC is tough, and even your non-conference schedule has been very, very difficult.
Yeah, it's been a bear all year, really, and lots of road games as well. So, we're looking, not that it gets any easier in the second half with our opponents, but, a few more home games, and we're looking forward to putting some of those difficult guys behind us and moving on and getting some wins.
A lot of home games at Lawson Ice Arena, and the energy is really fun to be a part of. Encourage fans who haven't experienced Western Michigan hockey to check it out because it's a fun place to be on a Friday or Saturday night, and a lot of home games still to come before the first weekend in March.
That's right, yeah, and we're certainly hoping that first weekend in March we're back here for a playoff series as well, but we've got some business to take care of before that happens, and we love our energy, we love the atmosphere, we love the support from our community as well.
Last year, Western Michigan went on a 10-game unbeaten streak, and that's something that could happen here in the second half and take you into postseason.
Absolutely. I mean, you mentioned the last 6 games there. We've played some tough opponents, and we've played real well in a lot of those games. So there's no reason why those games, that streak couldn't have been 4-2 instead of the opposite side of it. So I think that there is an opportunity for us to put some wins together. We need to stick to the program and continue to play hard.
Another tough assignment coming up for the Western Michigan hockey team as they go on the road now to play the back-to-back national champs. We'll look ahead to this weekend series next on Bronco Review.
What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your friends and family about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the largest credit union in Michigan. With one of the highest checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Earn more when you save, pay less when you borrow. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
When you need home improvements, you should call Blackberry. Do you need a new roof? Give us a call. We're one of the area's most trusted and professional roofing contractors, having completed thousands of roofing jobs throughout West Michigan. Right now, you can save 50% off the installation of our new roofing, featuring the Owens Corning Duration Shingle that comes with a limited lifetime warranty for installation and materials. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
No matter what pops up during your day, Ascension Borges makes it easy to get the care you need. Anytime, from anywhere. Now you can see a doctor online, right from home, 24/7. Check in online for urgent and ER care. Or even schedule a visit with a primary care doctor. You'll find it all at getascensionmichigancare.com, with locations across West Michigan.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Weston's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
Want more? More house in less time? Open your eyes to a credit union. At Arbor Financial, we're here to help you get more from your money, like our no money down and no PMI mortgage specials, and a promise to meet your closing date, or we make your first payment. Now that's more house faster. Find out how much you can earn by visiting an Arbor Financial branch or go to arborfcu.org. Now open in Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo Avenue, south of 68th.
Well, it doesn't get any easier for the Western Michigan hockey team as now they go on the road to Duluth, Minnesota, the shores of Lake Superior, to take on the two-time defending national champion UMD Bulldogs with David Killip, and another tough assignment, Dave, on the road against Duluth.
Always a challenge going there. They're the model program, I think, in college hockey, certainly in our league, and they've been the champs for a reason.
And they got a lot of people back from that championship team, starting with one of the best players on all of college hockey, who, if he wasn't playing at Duluth, would probably be in the National Hockey League with the St. Louis Blues. That's Scott Perunovich.
Yeah, he's slippery, and he makes the right reads. He makes the right plays all the time, and dynamic all over the ice, always a threat.
Really solid defenseman and an offensive-minded guy, too. He's a tremendous player, but he's not alone. They're loaded on the back end and up front and in goal with senior Hunter Shepard, one of the best goalies in college hockey.
Yeah, we've run into a number of hot goalies here, and the same with him. He's a great goaltender, but we got to find a way to solve him early and often as well.
Broncos at Amsoil Arena, you've had some success up there.
We have, yeah. Every time we play them, it seems to bring the best out of us. They're a similar team to the way we're built. They're hard, they're fast, they play north-south, and I think that our guys will rise to the challenge again.
Coach Scott Sandlin's looking at the Bronco roster, too, and seeing a lot of great players as well, guys like Hugh McGing and Austin Rushoff and guys like Wade Allison. So they got their hands full, too. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be back next week and talk Western Michigan basketball. Steve Hawkins joins us as we review some MAC hoops for the Broncos. We'll talk to you then on Bronco Review. So long, everyone.